No yelling at me first thing in the morning. You did this to me all night last night. And what purpose? No, down, down, down. Sofa's off limits. No, you got your own bed, your own blanket, your fireplace right there, and the heat vent right there. You don't need to come up here. No, 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 no. Just because Daddy went to work doesn't mean you get to treat me like dirt. Getting all mad at me.
Waka waka waka, and welcome to Rockin' Robin's Rambling Rimkai version of the what the heck is going on in this household. Well, I'm knee-deep into planning as I have a lot to do. I'm T-minus a few more days out before I go into surgery. I'll be going to surgery shortly after Thanksgiving, so I have a lot of things I need to do. Making sure that my husband has all the access information, codes, passwords, making sure that I have a list of stuff like that, so if he needs to and I'm not able to should something go wonky, I have to spend several more days in the hospital than expected, we can have things taken care of and bring him up to speed. So I'm making sure that he has a little diary of stuff. So everything is good to go, and we're working on that. But I'm also in the midst of dealing with past trauma, anxiety issues. I suffer from anxiety, especially regarding dentists. I don't know how many, raise your hand, how many have dental issues? Something about the dentist, that antiseptic smell and the sound of the machines buzzing that just sends through your senses. Mine amps up just a little bit more. I actually will have an anxiety attack in the chair. So it makes it difficult, and finding a compassionate dentist that will actually spend time with you to help talk you down through a situation, so you can talk with them and explain to them instead of looking at you like you're some crazy person. It can cause a lot of issues. To explain that is because the reason why I don't smile a lot very much, and you might have seen it, is I had a bridge that was built that clicked onto two of my crowns, had a fake tooth there, and it was right next to my other tooth. Well, when I fell, the initial fall, right there, the impact was so hard that it actually crushed the bridge itself and broke out my this crown first. That one cracked, I didn't realize as bad, and it snapped this tooth in half, but it didn't fall out until a day or so later. But I wasn't so much worried about this because this radiating pain was, this was a 2, this was a 12. Let me see. When I was a child, did pretty good dental, went to the dentist every 6 months, did my yearly checkups, had good dental health. My mom had good insurance, everything was great. Then we went through this traumatic time in life where my mom lost her job, got married to a drug addict. Well, he became a drug addict. And so we ended up on the welfare system. And so long story short, there was a specific dentist that we had to go to in the neighborhood that only took welfare recipients. So I went from having one cavity to all of a sudden almost every week having to be seen by this dentist. And it was, to explain this really quickly, is, did I have cavities? I can't verify whether or not. From 6 months from the last dentist appointment to my mom going on welfare and being told we have to go again to this dentist, all of a sudden I have 2 cavities, and then this, and then that, and then this, and then it seems like I was constantly in that dental chair getting my face scraped and drilled. And at one point, he started drilling before my mouth was numb, and I jerked and I bit his finger and he smacked me in the face. I think at that time when we got to that point, I was like 11 years old. 11, 12 years old. I was going by myself to the dentist. I didn't go, and this was, you gotta understand, this was the early 80s. So it was a different time period in life. So he shoved these big rubber black blocks that are very dense and shoved in the back of my jaw so I couldn't move my mouth, and just continued to drill. My mouth was not numb. Now, about 5 minutes into his drilling, my mouth finally went numb, but I had to endure that pain while I was going through that procedure. And from that point on, once I was away and free from my mom being threatened by the state that if I didn't go to my dentist appointments, that she wouldn't get her food stamps or cash aid anymore, I stopped going. I refused to go to the dentist. That trauma has lived with me all my life. I would only go into the dentist if I had a dental emergency. So here we are. I'm 48 years old. I have a deep, deep anxiety over, I walk into a dental office, I smell doctor's office and dentist office have different smells. So when you walk into a dentist, I can tell you the difference by smell with my eyes shut. My stomach sinks and I start breathing fast, and I have to go through I've gone through counseling about it, but it's still something that opens up a fresh reminder of what happened. So I have to tell myself that I'm older, I'm wiser, I'm better now. But the thing is, with this damage that is done, it damaged other issues. So that's helped a lot when you have a compassionate dentist and that works with you. And I still bring backup though. I can't go by myself. I have not reached that point in my life where I can go to the dentist without somebody going with me. I know, 48-year-old grandma, and I still have to have my hand held. Sorry, that's going to probably be for the rest of my life that way. But having a compassionate dentist makes things a lot better and less anxious. So what's going on? Well, since that bridge broke and it broke those two crowns out, it actually broke the underlying teeth buds that were there. Since the nerves were removed, there was no pain. But there's nothing there left pretty much of the teeth that is salvageable. So those things and the damage that it did to the front portion of the mouth was pretty significant. So now I'm going to go ahead and have the remainder of these teeth removed. And I'm going to have a dental plate anchored in, so I'll have my smile back. And then that'll be my first step. The second step will be, after that's healed, they'll go and remove the cracked tooth that is the other crown that's down here. Remove those two teeth and put a partial in, anchor a partial in. So I will be able to eat better, smile without having and not have a lisp because I'm not speaking out the side of my face. So, but I've been doing, these are my records, well, my information regarding the procedures and maxillofacial surgeon, the dentist, the orthodontist. So it's it's going to be a fun ride. But I am really, really anxious. This is conquering fears that have come from the 70s and followed me into 2020s, okay? So, and then not only that, but we have to plan it out right, because I pick up the apparatus for my face and hopefully get in to do the preview and then schedule it. We're probably looking at having this done after surgery, because I have to figure out the time frame. I'm too close to having this done, and I don't need an open wound that could cause bacteria to enter the safe zone. So we're probably going to do this after my spinal surgery is done. We're looking about under the next 4 weeks, I'll be having some massive procedures done in my face. So in not being able to speak at all, not because of my mouth, but because my vocal cords will be bruised. So I'll be sounding like Herman Munster. But a lot of things are coming up. And Henry's been doing all he can to provide and take care and prep everything around the house as winter is coming. We were going to do a video on that, but it's very difficult because by 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm seriously exhausted. But I just wanted to, I know I can't be the only one that deals with anxiety regarding dentistry, but this has been a long time coming, and stressing. But I'm being honest with you, open kimono, I do have a very stressful, anxious anxiety when it comes to dentists. It's not their fault from what happened in the past, but they've made leaps and bounds in taking care of and doing things for people that have anxiety with them. So I'm looking forward to the change. So I'll probably talk bases with you again, probably a few days out before I go in. Alrighty, that's enough said for now. I'm going to go and get a cup of coffee and wait for a call back from my dentist, because I had to go and submit some x-rays done, and I'm just waiting on a call back. Yup. That's why I decided to do this video. Yeah. Not fun. So yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful week or day, or I don't know. We'll see. You guys take care of each other, love one another, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. Rockin' Robin, treat.